5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Homeboy Etiquette podcast. You are now rocking with the 5280Q and...
Yo, this is Kemet the Raw, representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube. Also, KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube. We're a few guys short, but it just is what it is.
Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that motherfucking like button. Like this shit, subscribe to that shit, share this shit, push that shit out there to your friends right now. Cause, you know, sometimes like, yo, this may be your cup of tea. You think like somebody else like some of this tea too, man. A little bit of sugar to that shit out. These niggas is good. You thought I was gonna say sweet, didn't you? But anyway, so topic of the day is?
Yo, so today's topic is, it's a difficult one for a lot of guys out here. So, drum roll.
Wait. It can be guys and girls. It can be guys and girls. So what's people?
Yeah, it is a difficult topic for people in general. So, the reason why I specified it as guys is because we have more to lose.
And
so,
it's also the Homeboy Etiquette podcast, and your homeboys are gonna go through this.
Right. So, the topic for today is, in today's dating market, would you get married? Yes or no? And if so, why or why not?
Or would you advise your homeboy to get married?
Right.
So, in this episode of Homeboy Etiquette Podcast, the homeboy that's looking to get married is yours truly, the 5280Q.
Like me?
Shoot, I mean, we looking at it. Well, not us together. No. Anyway, to the side of the road. But no, it's so I'm pro getting married because, you know, I figured I found the one that I was looking for, and I found the one I was looking for. She found me. We were looking for each other, and that's why I'm kind of leaning towards a pro-marriage point of view. And you, on the other hand, are you pro-marriage or are you no, homeboy, don't do it, reconsider, read some literature on the subject? Are you sure?
Bro, I'm dead ass, like, I'm on the fence, but I'm leaning more towards not. At least legal marriage, right? Legal marriage in this country specifically. So you said that you're more in the marriage camp. What are the reasons that you have, that you can give the people here to get married in this dating climate, especially considering you live in the United States, which is a westernized society, which has no-fault divorce for females, which has 80% of divorces are filed by women, over 90% of relationships are ended by women, and like, what could you possibly give to the people out here why you are choosing to go down this path?
All right. So with that, I would like to say, So why would I want to get married? Because, well, statistic-wise, we have to look at it. We're not statisticians at all, but it was just morally, it's pretty much the majority of women file the divorces. Of course, that is damn sure true.
80%.
The majority of them file it. I'm saying majority because words are at least leasable, like a manageable than numbers. But
80%.
True. But there's a 20% chance. Maybe I think I'm that goddamn fucking special or some shit like that. Yeah, I think
famous last words, bro.
Shit. But there's also another thing too. It's like, look, this is for me to get married. It's the girl or woman. So I have a criteria for getting married. For my criteria, I don't know if this might be yours. I don't know if this might be Kemet's, but here's mine. It goes, if it had to be somebody I knew for a long time, at least for me, I would love to know from somebody I knew from when I was a teenager, going through those high school, middle school development years. It had to be that. It had to be somebody that knew me back then, so that way the character that I was back then, and then they can measure that character against the man I am now, and if they're still in line with each other, then that means I stuck true to my word. I stuck true to who I am. And if it doesn't, if it's like I was this guy in high school and all of a sudden I'm all the way the fuck over there, like I did a wide receiver slant pass or some shit like that, and then a button hook or some shit, and then I caught the ball, I carried her to the end zone, it'd be different like that. But nah, I want to make sure I'm still the same guy back then that loved whatever the fuck I loved about her back then as I do as an adult. And what do you have to say about that one?
Well, when I hear that, it sounds very idealistic. The thing is that as time goes by, as the years go by, people change. hormones change, especially when you're considering like our age range. So we're both in like the 30 to 31 age range, right? So for guys, this is the time where we actually start to buckle down and actually become something, typically.
In our 30s?
Yes. Like it starts at 30, typically more 35, and then really in 40.
So to our 20-year-olds out there, do like the Lock song and that versus battle with the Diplomats and Wild Out, okay? I mean, wild out responsibly, legally. Don't violate anybody's goddamn rights and anything like that. But experiment, travel, get your fucking passport, drive fast cars, Lamborghinis, whatever the fuck you need to drive, and you will figure it out what works towards you as you get to older in this age. That would be my thing.
Yeah, and to his point, to be completely honest, I don't think what I've heard from a lot of older males that I've encountered is that you shouldn't even be considering trying to get married until you're at least 30 to 35. Like 35 is typically the number I hear the most, right? Because that's when, one, you start to actually have your ideas on how you're going to live your life figured out. Two, that's when you actually start down your financial journey on being stable. It's about 35, typically, on average. And so because of those things, when it comes to the idea of marriage that Q is proposing, these things sound, like I said, idealistic. It's almost as if like you're trying to find somebody on some kind of like soulmate type thing, somebody's that's gonna compliment you type thing. And do I think that's possible? Yes. Is that the norm? Hell nah, bro. Like we're talking about a 1 out of 100 scenario. And here's the problem. If you guys look at the stats of all the men who are not already married, only 20% of single men are actually having sex. The other 80% are not. Meaning that for that 80%, this concept of a soulmate is impossible. Completely impossible. Impossible. Because they don't have the... For men, it's a numbers game, bro. It's a numbers game. They're not just gonna come... Because they don't have the practice. See, here's the problem. When it comes to females, you don't necessarily have to have... Like, here are the normal benchmarks. Game, physicality.
Wait. Okay, name your benchmarks. Never mind. Okay, I'll name the benchmarks.
Game, physicality, money, status. I think that's it. Okay. Game, physicality, money, status. All right. If you have one of those things, then you're more likely to have sex with a female. But here's the problem. You can't get game, which is the easiest one out of all of them, without actually having contact with multiple females.
How do you describe game? Like, how do you describe game? You gotta describe game. So, like, we were growing up like, yo, dog, you gotta have game. And then we was like, yeah, I gotta have game. I got game. Like, you ain't got no game. You ain't got no game. Like, that's what my older cousins would tell me. Like, you ain't got no game. I'm like, I got game. And I get older, I was like, what the fuck does game mean? Honestly, it's like, oh, go talk to a chick like, oh, hey, Stephanie, did you got the biology homework from Mrs. Clark-Harmon? Like, I would really like that fucking biology homework that I did not do. You allow me to cheat off your paper. That's what's up.
And also smash. Like, no. So in my humble opinion, the definition of game for me personally is literally the ability to use your words to psychologically wrap a female around your finger in terms of your words. Okay, so let me give you a perfect example. So, let's just say, hypothetically, I'm at a bar, right? Or you're at a bar. And I come up to a female and...
Cold approach?
No, like
introduction to a friend.
Okay, no, let me give you a real world example. Here's a better example.
Is it that one?
No, it's not, because I don't like cold approaching. You actually saw the results of me trying to cold approach last time I was at a bar with you, and that shit ended in flames. Like I don't cold approach, bro.
I love cold approaching. Cold approaching was my favorite thing to do.
See, like maximum level game is the ability to cold approach and be successful the majority of the time, but that's a very, very rare individual. Very rare. And so
that individual's damn sure not me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like cold approaching when I see like something. But always that sometimes usually I'm like, I don't feel like making that move or making that energy move. So whatever y'all do, don't look at me like that. Like, look, me, I like having an established history with somebody like prior. Like for me, it's like a school age. So the woman that, you know, I plan on walking down that fucking aisle with is a woman that I've known, we have history, and I know her character, I trust. It's first off, go with your instinct. Go with your instinct. Never fucking go against your goddamn instinct. If your instinct ever just throws up red flags, back the fuck out. Sometimes you gotta, there's a difference. There's a difference between your anxiety and then what your instinct is telling you. Pull out, stupid. Pull out, you dumbass. Don't get on the fucking plane. The parachute is not packed right.
I know.
Right? Look, there's a difference between anxiety, like oh my God, I want to say hi to her, but I don't think, like, whatever you do, look, think of Buddhism. Honestly, yo, my guys, if anybody out there like to listening to this, like, yo, go listen to Buddhism. Go find an Alan Watts podcast and just marathon that shit like you do a fucking Netflix episode, and just get straight Buddhist with the shit, and just understand that, look, dog, whatever you do, the best thing you can do is not predict the future. Just go, you see the person that you like or you're interested in, whether it be a girl, guy, or a goddamn microphone if you like microphones, and you just go over there and be like, hey, what's up? Just say, hey, what's up? Take that chance. Take those risks. I want you to understand that as you are watching this, time is skipping by. Time is slowly skipping by. And honestly, that's going to be time that you probably wish you had once you run out of time. So.
Well, I mean, you said a lot just now, but to the point that I was saying before about like the whole thing about like cold approaching versus not, the problem with cold approach in terms of the world of the game is that, like, in order to be a master of the cold approach, you basically have to have a library of random ass bullshit that you say to different types of females. So it's like you're either corny as fuck, or you just have like mad pickup lines, or you have like something like that. That's the reason why I don't cold approach, like, because like I'm more the type of person who I establish a vibe throughout the entire place, and then the people who gravitate to that come to me. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't cold approach at all, because females typically come to me. This was the main point, was establishing what game is. Game is the ability to, in no more shorter terms,
talk yourself into some draws.
Mentally manipulate a female into thinking that you are greater than you are, or as good as you are.
Oh.
But it's mental manipulation through verbal action.
I like talk yourself into some draws, man.
But I mean, that sounds better, but I'm being literal. Like, it's literally mental manipulation on trying to build up the image of you in their mind. Because a female, especially if she's attractive, is already taking you down several notches, because the arrogance of a female just having a pussy is going to give her such an inflated ego to where it does not matter who you are, what you look like, what you do, unless you have a mouthpiece to back up what you do. Because let's put it this way. Let's say I'm a millionaire right now. Or no, let's say Q's a millionaire right now, right? Q's a millionaire. He comes up to the bar.
Y'all not gonna find me. Fuck, I'm not coming outside at all.
Q comes up to the bar. He goes up to Challengers, right? He comes up to Challengers. He's a millionaire. Nobody knows it. Do you think?
Nigga, well, I'm a millionaire? I got a McLaren parked outside.
Nope, but that's what I'm saying. And she doesn't know that you're the one driving it.
Okay.
There could be a super attractive, badass bitch, right? And he's over here dressed exactly how he is now. Because I know millionaires and they actually dress like this. Like, most millionaires do not dress super fresh. They literally are comfortable as fuck. Like that's the difference.
Okay.
Like,
smells like money.
Yeah, real shit. Because people with money don't typically don't have the need to display their money. So Millionaire Q is out here at the bar, and then a chick that works at McDonald's, but she's maybe an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 on the look scale. She comes up to him and then she says, "Ugh, because he's not dressed like money. But here's the difference. If he had the mouthpiece to be like, hey, okay, so here's my level of game.
How would you talk if you had $1 million?
No, I'm about to show you because like I have an actual example of what happened when me and dro.p were at the fucking Challengers before you got there. So one of the waitresses came onto the desk and she had a mask on, and I'm like, oh, she looked kind of cute under there, like she got a good body, yeah, it was good, and then she came over, and I was just like, and I like winked at Dro, and I was just like, watch this, and then I was just like, yeah, I mean, like, you look kind of good under there, but I can't really see your face, so I don't really know for sure. Backhanded compliment. Immediately, she had to come to defend her honor. She's just like, what do you mean, kinda? I'm just like, well, I mean, I really can't see your face. Maybe I can see some more. You know what I'm saying? And like, so like at that point, I immediately established rapport because like, what game is it's literally it's a mental game. It's mental chess. And when you're dealing with females, hello men, message. When you're dealing with females, you have to invoke emotion. And then bring their emotion from negative to positive, throw it all over the place so that they know intrinsically that you can control their emotion. Because the second that they know that, they say, this is a man who takes charge. This is a guy who I can follow. Because if he can control my emotion, he can control my life. Because females' emotions are their life. You know what I'm saying? So like the crux of game is mental and emotional manipulation, even if it's jokingly. You don't even have to insult them. Like I literally will tell a bitch that her breasts stink and then be like, all right, my bad. No, like I just needed a reason to talk to you. Like I said that because I just needed a reason to be able to say something to you. And then but the fact that you push them back and forth, like manipulate their emotions back and forth to the point of where they couldn't control it, to where they're just like, what? You motherfucker! You, who the fuck are you? And they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, shorty. Like you're actually super beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I just had to say that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have a question with that. So, I'm lazy as fuck, I'm lazy as shit. I'm lazy as all fucking hell. I'm like, what is the quickest way I can get to here
Lies.
as fucking possible?
Lies.
Because I don't want to go through that strenuous activity that he has ever fucking presented like that.
That's a 30-second exchange.
Yo, look, so first off, most of my adult life before, like, I understand relationships. I understand relationships because from my family, from at least my pop side of my family, like, all of them are literally just married. Just like all of my elders are married, sticking to each other. Some of them, one or two, maybe.
Those days are over.
Split up. Maybe one or two is split up, but otherwise not. Everybody else is still hanging in there and sticking by everybody else, no matter how much you drive them crazy. And then my primary paternal figure, which is my Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay, you follow him on Instagram.
Shout out to Uncle Jay.
So Uncle Jay was to post this. You're gonna see this, and then you should know who you are. I love Uncle Jay. So Uncle Jay is definitely the guy I kind of like model a lot of my life off of. But so Uncle Jay is like, yo. I'm like, yo, my uncle is smart as hell. He's capable as hell, and he has experience. He's good, man. That man makes my. But anyway, so. Shout out to Uncle Jay. But the point
Shout
is,
out.
It's like, I'm not trying to be in this game for a long time. I'm trying to just find, not trying to find a random person, just like a good person that's a good match. I found a good person that's a good match for me. That's a good match. It's not like some random person or just some random. It seems like it's just when you're just underwater and you're just reaching for air. You're under the water of the relationship ocean and you're just sitting there drowning underneath. He's like, oh, I need to breathe for air. And the only way you can breathe for air if you just come up and it's like, relationship splat. Oh, I'm back, I'm sinking, or some shit like that. And you don't know how to hold your breath for a deep, long time period. And you're just sitting there struggling for air for relationships. Like, you gotta learn how to hold your fucking breath out here in these deep water oceans of relationships like that, so that way you don't grab onto the first raft that you find as you grasp for fucking air and you're trying to keep air in your goddamn lungs in this relationship of fucking ocean, in this ocean of relationships. Okay. So like that. So is that a good example of explaining?
No. I got you on that. Like, but the question I have for you on that is that, like, okay, Okay. So I've been on both sides of the fence, where it's literally like
it's like both sides of the ocean. Like it's just like
both.
You've been underwater. You've been.
I've been in the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, bro.
I mean, you've been under the
Pacific Ocean and the Arctic Ocean,
like
bro.
when you shaking hands with Flounder and Ariel and Sebastian was like, yo,
bro,
nigga, I would cook
bro,
you right now. With
I
some
have
gumbo.
prehistoric sharks coming from fucking 30,000 feet deep to get
Megalodon.
some fucking kelp, nigga. Like, the question I'm gonna ask you though, bro, is because the whole crux of this conversation is, would you get married in today's dating climate? Why or why not?
Okay.
What I'm going to ask you right now, because I know what the fuck I've gone through. I can talk for days about what I've gone through. What makes this relationship different? That you think that this is gonna stand the test of time. Knowing how females think, feel, and operate.
All right. So what makes me think this relationship is gonna stand the test of time is motherfucking me, nigga. Me.
That ain't nigga. That's not how they work.
Me,
That's
motherfucker.
not how they work.
Like,
That's not how females work, bro.
hold the
That's not how they
that.
work. It has nothing to do with you.
bullshit,
Bro,
bullshit.
if she found Marquise
me.
2.0, she would leave you.
Me. There's no Marquise 2.0. There's
Oh
no
my
the 5280Q 2.0.
Oh
There is
my
no
God.
Cuber, Blanche, or Blanc.
We have a delusional one, guys. Somebody put the straps on him. Somebody
Nah,
put him into
hold
the
on.
padded room.
Like, look,
Somebody
look.
get this
No.
man. He's crazy.
I'm like, look, this is how it's gonna go. Because look, I put faith. Like, I do my homework, I do my study, and really what I faith, like the people I base off in, is like, yeah, I place faith in. It's not faith like blind faith. It's maybe not even faith
It
like it's
sounds
calculated
like it.
in faith. It's faith like as in like nigga the fates are sitting there just weaving some shit and they maybe just kind of poked me in my arm. I'm sitting there walking down this road, making my way down fast, walking past,
And I'm homebound.
and I coming up to a fork in the road, and you know me, I'm just sitting there, I don't give a shit. I kick the fucking flag, I kick the post over, I walk straight sitting through the bitch. But Faith just was like, hey, what does this tapestry say? Poke that nigga, poke that motherfucker. Like, poke. I'm like, god damn it, I gotta go to the right.
Bro,
Shit.
like you sound okay, like okay, and I hope you don't take this offensively.
Hell no. It's something that
I
it's
gotta say
explainable.
this. You sound like a blue pill beta male simp, man.
Like, well,
That's what you
okay.
sound like.
What are the consequences of being a blue pill beta male simp?
Being taken advantage by females that you actually have faith in, even though they never have faith in you, and they're opportunists even more than you are.
So basically, the idea of they take half my shit.
No, it doesn't even matter about that. It's
Damn,
about
I was
the
hoping you was going to go with like the
no,
take half my shit.
because honestly, we've had this conversation.
I had a great argument for take half my shit.
Yeah,
Just-
and that's why I deflected that shit,
you
bro.
son of a bitch, just go for it.
I'm
Just go.
Trunks against Frieza, nigga. Deflect that shit.
Just go
Like-
for it. Just go for it. Just say she take half your shit. What happened?
No.
Come on, just say it.
Okay, go ahead, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say after that. She's
Okay.
gonna take half her shit, bro. She's gonna take half all your stuff.
What are we gonna do about it? Oh shit, dog! The process of building this shit up. I don't take pride. I mean, look, I like a nice house, I like a nice car, I like nice shit like that, whatever the fuck. Don't worry about it. I like it, but the real joy in the process for me is for me. I love building it. I love building it.
Hey,
I love
I fuck
fucking
with that.
building it. I love fucking building that shit. I don't want
like
the end
that
product.
too.
It's like look. She's like, I'm taking your house, the dogs. I'm like, take that shit. And it's
I'm
like,
gonna
I get to
make
go
more.
build again. I get to go build a fucking again. Like, she didn't rob me of my hands. She didn't rob me of my fingertips. She didn't rob me of my network of friends or of network of people that I built up relationships over the years of fucking like that. Like, these people know my character. She tried a character assassination role. The only people that she gonna take with her is the people that was just like, I can't wait till they split up so I can shoot my shot at her. Some shit like that. Take away them motherfuckers. Like, motherfucker, like, nah. Like, I can build it again. I love the process of the building. And I have faith in I will build this thing to the utmost of my best ability, and I will carry this thing out as long as I can. And if it ever fails, if it doesn't work out, and I'm like, yeah, take half of it. Take the whole goddamn thing. I'll start off again in a fucking RV. And I will build up again because I love the fucking process. And I love her. I love her enough to where I will carry this thing out to the fullest of the fullest maximum of my ability. But at that point, with my other half does not want to continue that shit, then at that point there's nothing I can do, and I can just like accept it. I'm not gonna argue against it. I'm gonna accept it, walk away, and I'm gonna go build again.
Yes, and I actually agree with that shit, bro. That mentality is the same one that I'm on. I think that what a lot of guys have an issue with is the emotional and time investment.
We all die, dog. Don't worry about time. Fuck time.
No, bro. Because like, okay, so shout out to the late great Patrice O'Neal.
You are the hero amongst all of us. Patrice O'Neal, we wish you lived longer.
Patrice O'Neal, God fucking damn it, why'd you die, bro? Okay, so the point. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna just give a shout out to the girl that was supposed to be his potential wife. Like, yo,
Vaughn. Vaughn DiCarlo. Yeah.
That's gotta be a fucking heavy burden to carry. You was going to
he carried her through the rest of her life. That ain't heavy.
Nigga, that's gotta be heavy. Like, you was gonna be the wife of Patrice O'Neal, this dude that you...
If he would have lived another 10 years, she would have been like a fucking billionaire, dude. Like, so I understand what you mean by that.
But I mean, like
billionaire.
Sometimes she pops up on Instagram, like, she look good, and it's just like, she looks so damn good, but it's like, out of respect to Patrice O'Neal, I was like...
But understanding also what he put her through, and also understanding the sexual animal that she was, bro.
Nigga, she ain't taking no shit.
She takes shit, bro. She takes mad shit.
No, Miss Vaughn DiCarlo.
Hey, Vaughn, I'm trying to fuck. Let's go.
If that ever happened, I'll lay at her like, oh, that happened? I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Nah. But I just zap him out, just be like, hey, yo, you know that bitch Vaughn DiCarlo? Yeah, I hit that.
Oh, the shrug my shoulders like. I'm like, are you gonna get married or something? You gonna do it again?
No.
Can you do it on the band? Can you do it on the band?
I just want it one time. I may be able to do it one time based on my codes.
Oh, wait, that's like that Drake line. He's like, it's like she can have a Grammy and I still treat her ass like a nominee.
Exactly.
That pussy like, cause one time is fine with me.
We're fine with me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but not like that with Miss Vaughn DiCarlo. Sorry, Miss Vaughn DiCarlo, if you ever see this, it's not like a slight against you.
No disrespect. No, honestly, like knowing Patrice O'Neal, knowing that we're mad ass fans, you know how we get down. And I can get down on you.
You are shooting your shot like a motherfucker.
I'm shooting my fucking shot on this bitch. I don't even like old females, bro.
What? Whoa.
I don't.
Dog, I love older women.
I'm gonna say that on the camera, dead ass eye contact. I do not like any female over the age of 40. Fuck y'all. You too old.
Okay. Back in my single days, I would have refuted that. But me, my girl, I'm sorry, I'm not that guy at the moment.
You're too old.
I'm trying to make it in.
I dated females older. That's why I say that. Like, no, you're too old. What's that?
I dated females older before I was taken. It was great. They
were cool personality wise, but their body wise. Look, bro, do you know what the mush factor is?
I had a good time. I was explaining.
A pussy that has no fucking resistance, where it's literally just mush. Yeah. I've been on the dark side of the path, bro. Dating with older bitches, bro. No. Okay, we're gonna go into a different path. Okay, so the point of what we were talking about is that, like,
it was marriage. We were still on topic.
Yeah, we're on the topic of marriage and why you would or would not. And then so Q he's been fighting for his fucking life to preserve his idea of marriage for him. Here's my opinion, which I literally haven't even given this whole time. Like, we're literally already over 30 minutes in.
We don't even know how much time has passed. We haven't.
No. I've been looking at my watch. I gotta watch. We're literally dead ass like 38 minutes in.
I'd like to give a Homeboy Etiquette note that my girlfriend also hates the majority of my friends.
Hi, babe.
She hates you guys.
Love you too, sweetie. Okay, so,
oh shit! Don't get me wrong. I found somebody's cup from my
This nigga, he went into a fucking. Okay, so
straight. I'll pour this shit up right now. I'm not a mixologist, so shout out to my cousin Sherelle. She's a mixologist.
Okay, well, while he's doing that, you know I was being sarcastic. Of course, I've never even met your fucking girl. I'm like, whatever. Okay, so The reason, okay, so where
She still hate you guys.
I don't dead ass. Like I don't give.
No,
a
she
fuck.
don't hate you guys. Okay, she don't hate. Okay, it's just as you in a relationship and your
On
girl.
some real shit, do you think that she would have a sit down, like how we're sitting right now in chairs, and have a logical debate on facts?
Girls lose. Girls always lose.
It's not about lose. It's more like about how she hates me.
It's
If I were to sit here like we are right now, and just like, you hate me, fine, but let's go through why you hate me. Start with the beginning. Do you think that she honestly, you know for a fact she don't have the toolkit to go through emotionally why she hates me?
I know. That's why I'm walking her through it. Because it's an automatic. It's an automatic.
At least we have a real man here. We have a real man here who admits the fucking truth because.
It's an alright. Look, it's an assumption. As what are assumptions? What's the word they say with assumptions is? You assume things and it makes a what?
Ass out of you and me, yeah.
Fucking exactly. And I gotta sit
Cliche
here.
as fuck, and I hate that, but yeah.
And I gotta sit here and I gotta like kind of. I was like, I understand where he's coming from. I understand where you're coming from. And look, I get it. You feel this type of way that he should think this type of way, but you don't have his experiences in the department of dealing with your sex, and you don't have his experience like that, and then he does not have your experience in dealing with the opposite sex outside of you dealing with me, because obviously your boy Q's a wild fucking boy. But it's like he's trying to explain to her, it's like, look, whatever they feel, it's not directed towards you. It's any woman that ever listens to this podcast, the way when he says, yeah, this bitch, like that, it's not you. It's not you. It's not you specifically. Like when he says that word, he has a specific image in his damn head that he can't translate you until Elon Musk gets off his lazy sack of shit ass and get that fucking memory disk, whatever the fuck thing he has off that thing on the fucking line. Neuralink, right? Yo, Elon, get your lazy ass off your mother. I'm just playing, Elon. I'm just playing, dog. I know you work hard as shit, but like that Neuralink thing, that would be really considerate and very fucking helpful in getting us
for their relationship. Yeah.
Oh no, not my relationship. My relationship was fine. It's like, look, man, I'm gonna be my grandfather. I see my grandfather. I see my uncles. I see my cousins, my great cousins, my great uncles, all that shit. Like, look, me for relationships, I'm fine with it. I'm like, that's how it is. But anyway,
I have a crazy question to ask you based off of that. But let's go off of the same.
No. I want the crazy question.
Really?
Run that shit, B.
That's how you want it.
Run that shit.
You really want me to run it?
Run that shit. What does he got? What do you think he got?
Do you dead ass think that the way that you think your girl thinks is the way that you would perceive it if Neuralink actually showed you how it was?
Of course I know she's gonna think something fucking different than what the fuck I think.
No. What I mean though is that just like I've had this conversation with females, multiple females, where I've had to literally explain the interworkings on how a man's mind works. And so for example, for everybody on chat, here's a legitimate fact. On average, a man is having sexual thoughts up to, if not more, on average, 50% of the time. Meaning that every single other thought is related to sex.
Nature, motherfucker, duh.
We're built to fuck! Yeah. Right? Cool. But, on the other side of the spectrum, your girl, and you had Neuralink with your girl so you can read and see her thoughts in real time.
Okay,
would you be prepared for how terrible, like the atrocities, the realism of what she really thinks?
Yes.
Even while she's having sex with you.
I'm like, well.
Do you know how many female? I've had a few females who deadass told me, like, when I wasn't feeling it, I literally was looking you dead in the face, and I was thinking of Chris Brown. I was thinking of Mel Gibson. I was thinking of Denzel Washington. I was thinking of... I've had females because they were tired and they didn't want to have sex, and so to get through it, they had to look at me and envision other niggas.
No,
because I put them in a position where I was just like, I don't give a fuck how you feel. You're gonna fuck because that's your fucking job. Because I do everything else. That's the least you can fucking do. So I don't even get mad at that type of shit. But can you deal with the mental
phrasing?
Can you deal with the mental on that? No,
yes.
That ain't phrasing. That was 100% facts, bro.
Phrasing. But yes, I can.
I guess.
You know how's it? So say I'm having sex. It's like, hey, my girl. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, Chris Brown. In her head. And I heard.
Did she say it out loud or in her head?
No. Like, niggas don't ever do that Neuralink thing. I'll throw that shit the fuck out and
bro, you be choking that bitch, bro.
I wouldn't. I'd throw out the fucking Neuralink. I was like, shit. Like, we are having sex.
No, she says it out loud.
Oh,
have you
stop fucking?
This has never happened to me, guys.
I will stop fucking,
and it's probably never happened. It's never happened to him.
In the bathroom and go to sleep.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said like this has never happened to either one of us. But like, if that shit happened, and
but it's
a girl moaned out a different guy's name in real time.
Is it a famous? As long as it's a famous guy, I swear to God, it'd be like Ryan Reynolds. Jokes are so hilarious. It's better be fucking Ryan Reynolds. If it ain't Ryan Reynolds, I got beef.
You know what? You have a way higher tolerance than me because I don't give a fuck if they're famous. I don't give a fuck if it's Obama or the fucking
life expectation of life. I can understand. Like, look, I'm her partner. But it's also, I'm not the only motherfucking guy on the goddamn planet.
That's fine.
She's my partner, and she's not the only girl on the goddamn motherfucking planet. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I look at, shout out to Brittany Renner. You got PJ Washington. You got his ass. PJ Washington, you should have knew fucking better, but you didn't. Fuck you. Pay that child support, goddamn dumbass. And then was like, she didn't. Like, nigga, please. Man, everybody knew who fuck Brittany Renner was. No offense to Brittany Renner, but like, you did what you did. No, I mean, you... I have a happy life, whatever you motherfuckers do. I don't know.
No, I got you. Like, what it was for me is that, like, like, I've had girls where it's just like we be watching a movie and all type of shit, and then we be talking about like, I'm just like Scarlett Johansson. I fucked the dog shit out of her, and she's like, Chris Evans. The way you came I was licking his asshole, and like, and I'm just like, you know what, whatever, bro. Like, fuck it.
We ain't about to be no swingers though. Fuck that. You can find some like
no we can swing.
Find somebody attractive,
but I'm gonna be the victor, bro. We can swing, but I'm gonna be the one that gets all bro. We can swing like but that's just on my turn, bro.
It's different. It's difference between finding somebody attractive. It's different. It's like
I put it on her. I said, if this is really how you feel, we can swing, and then you can get these type of guys. I literally put this shit on her. I'm like, you can do all of this, but you know what's gonna happen on my side? I'm gonna fuck whoever I want to fuck, and I'm gonna do it right in front of you.
Oh, good. Okay, because swing it out.
And then you're gonna have to accept it, bro. Dead ass, guys. Ass. I'm not gonna name any names.
We got
This morning, bro. Last night, I was having an argument with my fucking ex-girlfriend, who I've been fucking with here and there. Right? So, and I sent a picture.
Is that not a girlfriend?
No, because we're not official.
The fuck is official? Is it Facebook?
Official means that like we're together and we say this to everybody in the public. No, we're not official. And so deadass, I sent her a picture of one of our sex tapes, and it was literally like with me with my bro, and then she thought it was literally somebody else. And as God is my witness, at 6:30 a.m. this morning, she showed up slamming her fist against my fucking window and banging on my door and ringing my doorbell constantly for like a whole 30 minutes, bro, because she thought I had another bitch in here and she was ready to fight, right?
Like, she was ready to fight herself.
She was ready to fight herself! I was just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I opened the fucking door. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is up? You're banging on my fucking window. She's like, where's the bitch at? Where's the bitch at? Where's she at? Where? And she was like looking at closets and shit. Like, where's she at? Where's she at? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? She's like, you sent me a picture of bitch you're fucking. And I'm just like, yo, that was your ass. That was your ass. And she's like, well, I was looking pretty good though, right? What? No, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even exaggerating. She's like, well, I mean, I look pretty good though, right? I did. We had a fucking 2-hour argument after that, bro. A 2-hour argument. I was just like, bro, like, do you even understand why I sent that fucking picture to you? Like, what the? Why are you at my house right now?
She's like, I'm here to give you more cheeks, nigga. Like, did she
no real shit, and she did.
Oh, all right, sweet.
No, real shit. At least that's real shit. That's why you and Julian gotta go after this fucking podcast is done.
I know,
because I'm about to clap them cheeks.
I fucking know. But anyway,
But Mary, okay, we lost the whole thing. So you're a marriage guy. You're a marriage guy. What are the main reasons why you're a marriage guy?
Man, one of my main reasons, like, is a girl, is she fit my criteria. Is like, girl, is somebody I grew up with.
So normally you wouldn't do that, but this girl
some random chick at the bar that I met, like in my 30s and 20s.
No. Random bar chick that you met, but then it's 2 years later.
No. For me, my criteria was, my dream. My thing was, it had to be somebody I knew since I was like a teenager from the school days years. That'd be it. That'd be one number requirement of marriage. Number 2 requirement of marriage. 1, you also just be a decent fucking person. We still on good terms or some shit like that. 2, and then also you ain't have no history of just being slaved by the whole goddamn fucking football team or some shit like that. That's a damn sure requirement like that. And the thing that worked out luckily for me is just like it was like that thing of we dated and we just split because whatever the dumbass reason, and then
you guys just didn't work.
And then like she got into it was a long-term relationship, and then I came afterward. Maybe some was in between things, but it's like that, just filling in. I don't feel like details like that. But anyway, it goes, it worked out. But we got back in contact, we got better communication, and we got together, and I got the girl that I wanted since I was in high school. And then now we got 2 dogs, and all. Fuck out of here. Like, if
do you honestly
think it's gonna work out to the end?
No. Do you feel like it was worth it? Because okay, the reason why I asked that is because let me give you one scientific fact, right? There's a term called microchironism. You guys take that down in your fucking notes. You can Google it. It's called microchironism. Anytime that a female has unprotected sex with a male, her DNA assimilates the DNA that comes from his dick, semen, or whatever, even pre-cum.
We're not scientists.
To reconfigure the configuration of her body to be able to absorb the cum to be able to create a baby, right? And then so this, you can go into the pimping world, right? All pimps, all legitimate pimps say that every female that you put on the street only has a maximum of 5 to 6 years, and it's because they absorb so much semen that their brain cannot comprehend the amount of different types of DNA that they accumulate over time, because females do not get rid of any of the past dudes that they fucked. They don't. They're built to absorb all of them. That's why the concept of legion in the fucking Bible is so fucking important. So with all that being in mind, I'm not saying that your girl was a hoe. What I'm saying is that when you met her and you knew that she had a past.
Everybody has a goddamn past.
Not everybody, no.
Oh, well, no, I think maybe, or the only guys.
We definitely do. We absolutely do.
Yeah,
we have a crazy ass past. We absolutely have a fucking past, nigga. No, we got that. But like when it comes to female guys, women want a man with a future.
Of course.
And men want a woman without a past.
Yeah, if y'all niggas expecting a woman without a goddamn past, y'all niggas is just lying to yourself. Look.
No.
Yeah, I mean, look,
if you're talking about this country, sure.
Look,
if you're talking about this country, sure.
Don't. I put it like this. What was it? Was it? Who the fuck was it? Oh, it was from Don't Be a Menace. Don't Be a Menace, right? Don't Be a Menace.
I get a little crazy.
Get a little crazy, right?
And then
I need you to rewind the Don't Little Get Crazy to the part where it said,
I'm about to rock this thing. Let's get it on.
I need you to rewind it back to when the pastor said, don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions.
Bro, that was a bad part of the movie.
Fuck that shit. Look, nigga, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever you do, just shut the fuck up. Don't ask no questions. As long as she treat as long as she treat you right, as long as she don't treat you with some bullshit, as long as you treat her with some bullshit, she be like nigga, look, first off,
pass that cholesterol, pray the ball, nigga. Pass it about.
Don't take no bullshit. If you ain't
taking bullshit. That's the point I'm making.
Bullshit. If you ain't earned that bullshit that she about to give you, don't take that shit, reject that shit, kick that shit off a goddamn curb, and you walk the fuck away. Cause you got a passport. You could travel around the motherfucking world. It's beautiful. I travel the world, dog. Look.
No, he doesn't. He been to Thailand and all type of shit.
I traveled the world. I have traveled the fucking world. You think I have traveled the world and I just picked? Exactly. There's a fucking reason.
Okay.
It's not without reason.
Okay, can I ask you the question?
And you're my friend.
No, like can I ask you the question? Do you think that's the norm though?
Oh no. Just travel around the world and they have
no. The female that you found.
Oh.
After traveling the world and experiencing all types of different females.
I hope she don't.
And you need to see this. Because you need to understand how special this nigga is. After traveling the world and experiencing everything, bro, and you make the decision, because that's a decision between men. Men do not get married because they're saying, oh, it's the right thing to do. It's because we literally say, you know what? I want to be an upstanding citizen before other people, and I don't want people to look at me badly.
No.
That's where...
Nope. That's not it. That's not it.
You're capping like shit, bro.
That's not it.
You're capping, bro.
Okay.
You're capping as shit.
I'll wait till you exasperate yourself. Okay. All right. Cool.
I wasn't.
Yo.
That's why I stopped.
It's power. It's fucking power. Don't get me wrong. Like it's love. It's love. All the colored feelings. You just also things that nature, just Mother Nature puts it into. But on a human level, on a man level of it all, it's fucking power. It's not power like niggas.
Wrong.
Like the wrong people get hold on. The wrong guys get the wrong guys will, when they hit that term, when they power with marriage and long-term relationships like that with power, they'll be like, I get to control whatever the fuck she do. Like, no, my nigga. You are getting there. You ain't on that level like that. Look, for this, it's like, look, it's like 50 Cent had a great story about his grandfather. His grandfather did all the work. And when he came home, like back in his day, it was his grandfather's days in the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, and some shit. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson asked his grandfather, like, why you give her your whole check like that? It's just like, look, man. It's like, look, I work hard to do that, and then I give her that check. She knows everything I worked for, everything I earned for in that hour, like that. And that's all she has to work with, and she never has to question me again. Now, but in this shit. But, and we're gonna like fast forward. Shout out to Mr. Curtis Jackson Sr. So,
shout out to 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson and this
No, not 50 Cent, but Curtis Jackson Jr. Because he's the Curtis Jackson III. He got it under his grandfather.
Okay.
That's why they call that nigga Boo Boo.
Good.
Anyway. But it's like it's power. It's like because you can build. Nobody's gonna trust you in a managerial role or company role if you're just a single one individual, no cups around you.
And I agree with that.
You're just this guy. You're just this guy right here. It's just you. Nobody's ever gonna trust you in that fucking role unless you have responsibilities and accountability.
I get that.
Fucking behind you. Nobody's ever gonna trust you in a role of that deep in importance unless you have something that you're responsible for and accountable for. You're gonna
real shit. No, on some real shit. That's why I fuck with Kevin Samuels because he was talking about like how there's a literal gap between like single bachelors and people who think they're just going to be single and get to upper echelons of the corporate world. I totally respect the institution of marriage, and I actually respect that. I'm challenging him because like he's been literally like fighting tooth and nail for his relationship, and I'm literally just like, bro, what's happening? like no, that's been me, bro. No, and like look,
look, when you ever find the right, like, look, man, you gotta find the right girl. Your ex girl, if you ever had to call her the ex and you got to do all that, get rid of her now. But like me, for mine, I'm more selective about it. Don't get me wrong. Like I had experiences. Just know outside of my parents, I had my grandparents and then my great uncles, and then like a lot of people in my family, in my paternal family, are married, and it was just they take it, they deal with it. They're a pair. You can't have another walk in the goddamn room without the motherfucking other. It's impossible in my paternal side of the family. Like right now, it's just like, so we had an incident today. Maybe like Dro, if you ever give me a second. That incident when I walked into the house today. My grandmother's in the hospital. She's not vaccinated. I was worried about my grandmother. That's my baby. That's the woman that took me and kept me from being the same way my peers was, because the only reason why I'm a little bit different than anything else today is because I was supposed to turn on like the same way my mom's, her moms, her friends at that time period turned out to. All them niggas been in fucking prison, right? The only thing to stop gap insurance was me right here, because my mom happened to sleep with a guy. I happened to be born, and that lady who was his mother, when she found out I was there, she said, and my mom had to go away for a period of time, do some shit, and said, give me my grandbaby. And my mom signed off on it, and they shipped me off as a fucking toddler to Detroit. Right. I went home, and Detroit's home. Shout out to 7 Mile Road. Shout out to 8 Mile Road.
8 Mile. 9 Mile. That's where I'm from, nigga. 9 Mile.
Shout out to home. It's like, yo, and then it's like, yo, Dro, if you ever get to see this episode and I didn't beat your ass, some shit like that, my bad, dog. I don't mean to say it like that, man. But it's like it's an emotional thing, kind of like that. It's like it's the emotional control thing. It's like, look, I understand. Like, but look, it's the woman that pretty much really just poked me out of a point of a history. Like, if you ever watched the Marvel movies like Kang the Conqueror, my grandmother.
Kang the Conqueror.
My grandmother pretty much to me would have been Kang the Conqueror that just picked me out of a time period, and I was feeling the way about it today, because I understand it's like you got sick, but it's like something that you recover from, but it's something that you can recover from. And so I had to I was packing on, just finding out a way as I got here to pack on and just keep my emotions in check, because that's my baby. And the only person.
Yeah. I got you, bro. Got you.
And
I feel you.
The only other person like I ever just reveal like any emotional shit to is like Turtle. Like, thanks, the Turtle.
My nigga.
So Dro, if you ever watch this episode and you understand why I allow you to do what the fuck you did, right? Would you understand? Like, look, dog, I'm trying to have control.
Yeah, man. But like, bro, we love you, bro.
We understand, like, look, man, you've been through some trauma.
We all have, man. That shit's heavy as fuck, bro.
We understand that shit, but
we don't know how to fucking articulate that sometimes, like, because everybody has their own language on how to be able to communicate. But on some real shit, like, bruh, like, nah, like we all family around here, bro. Like, we trying to build, you know what I'm saying? We trying to build.
I think for me, like, look, P, like, I understand, like, it's okay. It's okay for now, goddammit. But like, before we can ever reconcile this shit, we got to go to A1 Boxing over there at Royal Mall. We got to go box this out because just on the respect level, like, nigga, we got to throw hands.
If that's what it is, that's what it is, bro. I'll fight you, nigga. Whatever.
Me and you, we got to throw hands.
This nigga trying to fight. This nigga trying to throw hands with everybody.
I won 6 rounds, 3 minutes each.
Like,
I won 6 rounds. I won 6 rounds, 3 minutes each. I don't give a shit if any of us is tired. I won 6 rounds, 3 minutes each.
Alright.
Before you can come back. How many do you want?
I
mean, that's just with me. That's
that's just.
But anyway, so thank you for listening to the Homeboy Etiquette podcast right now, man. We appreciate you for tuning in. And I guess it's
No, give your handles. Give your handles.
So it's about to be the 5280Q.
Yo, this is Kemet the Raw on Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube, also with KMT Productions and KMT Games with a Z here on YouTube. Shout out to dro.p. He's going through what he's got to go through, but we're hoping that this nigga comes back to us, bro. God damn it.
A1 Boxing right around the corner.
All right,
Dro, we'll see you there.
All right, yo. So from the word from 5280Q, we out this bitch. I appreciate everybody who came through to the motherfucking video. See you guys in the next one. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon.